Hey guys, Blue Kool-Aid here. I'm gonna give you a video. Hey, I caught this. This is gonna be a quick one, alright guys? This was on the stereo head, COR-2. Okay. Now, we ask ourselves, is this real, fake, or what are we looking at here, right? Well, I've come to know that most of the time if something's real, you'll see a gradation. And what I mean by that is you'll see light to darker to a shadow. Okay. If something isn't, like say it's a camera anomaly, it's going to look like Photoshop, even though it's not. You're going to have a hard line, is what I'm trying to say. And what I mean by hard line, you don't get any fading. Basically, it would be like, say this is an anomaly, and you color all this in the same color. You're not seeing any shading, right? You see the dip off? There is no shading. It looks like somebody just took a sticker and put it there, right? Well, that's kind of the same thing. Alright, now, why am I showing you this one? Well, because it was here, right? This is I didn't put any filters on this. Okay, and then 16 hours later, it's down here. I believe these to be the same objects. It's just moved. It's the same camera. Okay? And again, why do I think this is actually real? Well, you got light, fades off to dark, and you got shadows. Okay? Over here, you're not going to see those shadows as much just because it's too staticky. Okay? But yeah, I think that was something we needed to look at. Something else, guys, I'm going to bring up. You guys are going to, everybody should be on the lookout, or at least aware that our earthquake probability is probably getting ready to skyrocket here in the next, well, probably starting here in the next couple of hours, if not already. Reason being, coronal hole. Okay, we got coronal hole. It's going to increase our solar winds. And it ain't so much the solar wind speed itself, it's the difference of the solar wind speed. And what do I mean by that? It's kind of like difference in temperature kind of causes thunderstorms. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. If you start out at 300 kilometers a second and you go from 300 to 1300 kilometers a second in like an hour, the effects are going to be greater than if you started at, say, 1,000 kilometers a second and that was kind of a constant for a while. Then it went from that to 1300. In other words, the difference of change is bigger. When you see that big difference in change is when you see more earthquakes and stronger earthquakes, or if we were talking about weather, the same thing is true when it comes to temperature. Okay? But anyway, yeah, told you guys it's going to be a short one. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, you're going to see me do some correction videos too, guys. I was just telling you guys how to tell the difference between something. I did a video, guys, and this was on there. Okay, I used this one. I've come to know now that that's probably part of the inner parts of the camera. Again, okay, hard line. Kind of a telltale sign. You do see a blur, but I think that the inner part of that camera was probably moving at the time it caught the reflection. And again, I used this in this one too because I believe that middle part to be the same object. Okay, so that would be a camera anomaly also, but this stuff, in my opinion, isn't. Again, what I'm going to say, if you look at it, you see it fades off. You got real bright, fades to the light blue, then into the dark blue, and then into the black. Okay, it's pretty good validity that that's probably something that's not part of the camera. So, but yeah, obviously I caught that too. That's kind of crazy. I haven't really shown that stuff yet. And we can go down through here, but I'm not going to. But just keep in mind that difference in the coronal hole causing our speed, our solar wind to increase, that could cause some pretty good earthquakes. Just be aware, guys. God bless. Yeshua saves, and you can drink this Kool-Aid.